Magruhay, Antique, masustansyang araw po Pilipinas. And on behalf of Rodel Cordero Isler, I am Denniz Cornelio, your quiz master for the meantime, at welcome sa Eco Warrior Kids, the newest quiz show on the air on waste reduction and recycling. This program is brought to you by the Nutri-Eskwela Radio Aguillon Community Radio Station and the Basuraology TV YouTube channel. This quiz show on waste reduction and recycling aims to give importance and awareness on the proper implementation and management of our solid waste, not only to our locality here in Sibalom, but the whole province as well, the entire country, and the whole world in general. This will educate further not only our children, but the entire community. Layunin po natin na mabigyang pansin ang suliranin natin sa basura at mapahalagahan ang kalinisan ng ating kapaligiran. Ngunit bagong lahat, kung kayo po ay hindi pa nakapag-subscribe sa ating YouTube channel sa Basuraology TV, ito na po ang tamang pagkakataon upang mag-subscribe at maging bahagi ng ating adhikain tungo sa maayos na pamamahala ng ating mga basura. Tulungan po natin ang ating inang kalikasan. We have already a number of videos na pwede niyong panoorin sa Basuraology TV sa YouTube. Antabayanan po ninyo lagi ang aming mga bagong videos tuwing linggo kasama na tuwing Miyerkules, itong Eco Warrior Kids Quiz Show. Halina't ating kilalanin ng ating mga kasama ngayong araw. Sila ay ang mga mag-aaral mula sa Sibalom Central Elementary School at Pis-anan Central School. Sila ang magpapakitang gilas ng kanilang mga kaalaman patungkol sa basura. We will test their wit and intelligence on waste reduction and recycling. How these young minds are aware of the global concern on proper solid waste management that affects climate change, and do our children care for our environment. Atin silang kilalanin at tayo magsisimula kay player number 1. Player number 1.
Ako si Stelwyn Darvi Aguillon, 12 anyos, Eco Warrior kung Sibalom Central Elementary School. Nagahambal. Ang responsable nga Sibalom nun, magkakabuhi nga mainuswagan.
Very good. Welcome sa ating palaro ngayong Stel. At si Stel ay nagmula sa Sibalom Central Elementary School. At syempre, kung may player 1 tayo, meron din tayong player 2. Player 2.
Masustansyang tanghali Sibalom. Ako po si Shekainah Karah Cortejo, grade 6 pupil ng Pis-anan Central School. Lagi nating tandaan, kapaligiran dapat nating ingatan. Pagkalat ng basura ating iwasan.
Very good. Nakakamangha no, na at the very young age, may mga bata talaga na truly nagkikare sa ating environment. Karah, let me call you Karah. Welcome sa ating palaro ngayong araw. At si Karah po ay nagmula sa Pis-anan Central School. Nakilala na natin ang ating mga players at syempre, ito naman ang ating mga mechanics para sa Eco Warrior Kids Quiz Show on Waste Reduction and Recycling.
Mechanics of the game. The host will read the question once, while the right hand of the contestants must be on the promised fist position. The first player to press the buzzer button will be acknowledged by the host to answer the question. If the first player failed to answer in 5 seconds or got the wrong answer, the competing match player will have the chance to steal the question and answer. Each correct answer has its corresponding points according to the category of the question. All answers will be validated and scored accordingly by the Eco Warrior Kids Committee. The contestant with the highest score at the end of the game will be declared as winner. The first player to get a score of 15 points will automatically be declared as winner. In case of a tie, a clincher question will be asked. The first player to answer the question correctly will be declared as winner. The following are the categories with its number of questions and points. Easy round, 5 questions, 2 points each. Average round, 3 questions, 3 points each. Difficult round, 2 questions, 5 points each. Any form of cheating is an automatic disqualification. Other contest rules not stated herein shall be decided by the Echo Warrior Kids Committee.
Inyong napakinggan ang mga mechanics ng ating quiz show on the air at alam kong excited ng lahat upang malaman ang mananalo ngayong linggo. But before we proceed, let us first check your buzzers. Let us hear it from the player number 1. Check your buzzers. How about our player number 2? Thank you. Our buzzers are now ready. The questions as well as our players. Let's get ready, players. Promise fist position, and let's begin with our easy round, beginning with our question number 1. Question number 1. In her class, Miss Perez told her students to reuse paper instead of throwing it in the bin. How will they do it? Sa kanyang klase, sinabi ni Miss Perez sa kanyang mga mag-aaral na gumamit muli ng papel sa halip na itapon sa basurahan. Paano nila ito gagawin? A. Make a paper plane or boat. B. Use it as a scratch paper in computing. Stel of Sibalom Central Elementary School, what is your answer?
Use it as a scratch paper of B. Use it as a scratch paper in computing mathematical equation.
Let's check validator. Alright, let me finish first the choices. A. Make a paper plane or boat. B. Use it as a scratch paper in computing mathematical equation. C. Give it to your classmate. Or letter D. Never mind the advice of the teacher. Which is correct? Ang sagot ng ating player number 1 si Stel galing sa Sibalom Central Elementary School, which means 2 points para sa you, Stel. Promise fist position, and let's proceed sa ating question number 2. Aling Paula, a carinderia owner, always has leftover and spoiled food. How can you help her dispose it properly? Si Aling Paula na isang may-ari ng karinderya ay laging may natitira at nasisirang pagkain. Paano mo siya matutulungan na itapon ito ng maayos? A. Give the leftover and spoiled food to street children. Stel of Sibalom Central Elementary School, what is your answer?
Give the leftover and spoiled
Finish it.
to street children.
Okay, let's check validator. That is not correct, which means you still have a chance to answer the question. Karah of Pis-anan Central School. Let me finish the choices. B. Throw them into canal near the karinderya. Letter C. Feed them to the animals. Or letter D. None of the above. Karah, what is your answer?
Feed them to the animal.
Let's check validator. Alright, that's the best thing, or that's the best way to recycle those spoiled food. We can give them to the animals, which means 2 points ang nakuha mo, Karah from Pis-anan Central School. Promise fist position, players, and let's proceed sa ating question number 3. Which of the following are examples of electronic waste? Alin sa mga sumusunod ang mga halimbawa ng mga electronic na basura? A. Discarded parts of laptops, computers and cellular phones. Letter B. Computers and old newspapers. Letter C. Plastics, tin cans and PET bottles. Or letter D. Laptops, computers and broken glasses. Stel, what is your answer?
Discarded parts of laptops, computers, and cellular phones.
Let's check validator. Alright, discarded parts of laptops, computers, and cellular phones is the correct answer. Ang electronic waste o e-waste, e-scrap, waste electrical and electronic equipment o ang tinatawag nating WEEE ay tumutukoy sa mga patapon at pinaglumaan na computer, television, mobile phones, refrigerators, washing machines, dryers, stereo systems, laruan, toasters, kettles o kahit na anong bagay na may circuitry o electrical components na may battery o tumatakbo gamit ang kuryente. 2 points para sa iyo, Stel. Promise fifth position. And let's proceed sa ating question number 4. Which of the following food soiled papers should not put in the food scrap, composting, or yard waste bin? Alin sa mga sumusunod na papel na may dumi sa pagkain ang hindi mo dapat ilagay sa food scrap, composting, o yard waste bin? Letter A, paper towels. Letter B, paper napkins. Letter C, greasy cardboard pizza delivery boxes. Or letter D, plastic cups, utensils, and plates. Spell, what is your answer?
Plastic cups, utensils, and plates.
Let's check validator. That is correct because plastic cups, utensils, and plates are non-biodegradable waste. 2 points again, Stel. Promise fifth position. And let's proceed sa ating question number 5. It includes organic waste such as kitchen waste, vegetables, fruits o fruit peelings, and animal manure. Kabilang dito ang mga organikong basura tulad ng dumi sa kusina, gulay, balat ng putas at dumi ng hayop. A, biodegradable waste. Letter B, industrial waste. Letter C, hazardous waste. Or letter D, non-biodegradable waste. Nauna ka sa pagpindot, Stel, what is your answer?
Industrial waste.
Industrial waste nga ba? Let's check validator. May 5 seconds ka para sumagot. Karah of Pis-anan Central School.
Biodegradable waste.
Biodegradable nga ba? Let's check validator. Alright, tama ang sagot ni Karah, biodegradable waste. Dahil ang mga dumi sa kusina, mga balat ng putas at dumi ng hayop are considered as biodegradable waste. 2 points, Karah, and based sa ating score sheet, we have 6 points para kay Stel ng Sibalom Central Elementary School and 4 points para kay Karah ng Pis-anan Central School. Pwedeng-pwede pa makahabol. But before we proceed, sabi dyan, makinig muna tayo ng mga paalala mula sa National Nutrition Council o di kaya'y sa Nutriskwela Radio Kaabianan.
Halos 200,000 na ang nadengge, mahigit 1,000 na ang patay. Sa iyo ba nagsimula ito? Huwag maging biktima, maging bahagi ng pagbabago. Siguraduhin walang nakaimbak na tubig na maaaring itlugan ng mga lamok, mga kabarangay, kasama ang simbahan, paaralan at buong pamayanan. Pagtulungan nating puksain ang dengue sa sama-samang pagkilos. Dengue Matetepo.
Wastong nutrisyon, alamin, gawin at palaganapin. Kumain ng 5 o higit pang dulot ng gulay at prutas araw-araw para mas maraming bitamina, mineral at fiber ang makuha ng ating katawan. Ang pagkain ng gulay at prutas ay tumutulong sa pag-iwas sa cancer, sakit sa puso at micronutrient deficiencies. Isang masustansyang mensahe mula sa National Nutrition Council ng Department of Health.
Formang-forma.
Asin.
Original.
Asin.
Imported.
Asin.
Yan nabili mong iodized salt. As in din ba? Di lahat ng iodized salt, sakto ang iodine. Piliin ang may tatak saktong iodine. Sa asin, siguradong sakto sa iodine.
Asin.
Mga misis, saktong iodine sa asin ba yan?
Asin.
Isang paalala mula sa DOH.
Amadya ang Nutriskwela Community Radio, Radio Kaabianan 88.5 FM. Nagawaragwag sa Banwakang Sibalom Antique. Nutriskwela Community Radio, Radio Kaabianan. Abyan, ikaw ang number 1. Ako dyan si Abian Tangerine, kang Tourism Office.
Welcome back to Eco Warrior Kids, quiz on the air on waste reduction and recycling. Kasama po pa rin natin ang mga Eco Warrior Kids na sina Stelwyn ng Sibalom Central Elementary School at Karah o Karah ng Pis-anan Central School. Players, listeners, and live streamers, welcome to the average round. Players, promise first position, and let's begin the average round with our question number 1. Question number 1. Currently, the Philippines is facing a huge problem related to solid waste. As a student, how can you help reduce the problem of solid waste? Sa kasalukuyan, humaharap ang Pilipinas sa napakalaking problema kaugnay sa solid waste. Bilang mag-aaral, paano ka makakatulong upang mabawasan ang suliranin sa solid waste? A. Practice 3 R's or reduce, reuse, and recycle. Letter B. Ignore announcements regarding proper waste disposal. Letter C. Participate in seminars and symposiums that provide knowledge about solid waste. Or letter D. Both A and C. Karah, ikaw ang nauna. What is your answer?
Both A and C.
Let's check validator. Tama! Practicing 3 R's or reduce, reuse, and recycle, and participating in seminars and symposiums that provide knowledge about solid waste are the best things a student like you can do to reduce or to help the problems in solid waste. 3 points, Karah of Pis-anan Central School. Promise fifth position, and let's proceed to our question number 2. Burning trash or waste in our household is prohibited because of its harmful effects on the earth or on the health of the people, and it damages the ozone layer of the earth. What policy is being enforced by DENR in implementing this order? Ipinagbabawal ang pagsunog ng mga basura o mga basura sa ating tahanan dahil sa masasamang epekto nito sa kalusugan ng mga tao at nakakasira ito ng ozone layer ng mundo. Anong patakaran ang ipinapatupad ng DENR sa pagpapatupad ng kautosang ito? Letter A. Building Code of the Philippines. Letter B. Clean Air Act. Letter C. Fire Code of the Philippines. Or letter D. Climate Change Act. Stel, what is your answer?
Clean Air Act.
Clean Air Act nga ba? Let's check validator. That is right, which corresponds for your 3 points. Stel, promise fifth position players, and let's proceed sa ating question number 3. Which one is not a benefit of recycling? Alin ang hindi pa kinabang ng pag-recycle? A. It reduces pollution. Letter B. It saves energy. Letter C. Stel, what is your answer? Again?
It reduces pollution.
It reduces pollution ang kanyang sagot. Let's check validator. Tatapusin ko ang choices para sa iyo, Karah. It reduces pollution is letter A. Letter B, it saves energy. Letter C, it may cause diseases. Or letter D, it can provide livelihood. Karah, what is your answer?
It may cause diseases.
Let's check validator. All right. Stel and Karah, our question is, which is not the benefit of recycling? So, ang tamang sagot ay, it may cause diseases. 3 points para sa iyo, Karah. And based sa ating score sheet, we have 9 points para kay kay Stel and 10 points para sa iyo, Karah. 1 point difference, pwede pa makahabol. But let me remind you na sa masusunod nating round, there will be no choices anymore. You will be the one providing your answers. Ang maganda lang 5 points sa kada tamang sagot. Ready, players? Napabuntong hininga ang ating Karah. Promise fist position, players, and let's begin the difficult round with our question number 1. Question number 1, it refers to the ordinance in prohibiting the use of single-use plastics like sandbags, cellophanes and the like as packaging, and also the use of plastic straws in the municipality of Sibalom. Ito ay tumutukoy sa ordinansa na nagbabawal sa paggamit ng single-use plastic tulad ng sandbags, cellophane at iba pang bilang packaging at gayon din ang paggamit ng plastic straw sa munisipalidad ng Sibalom. Spell
RA 9003.
RA9003. Let's check validator. Mabuti pang bata may alam na 9003. Pero may chance ka dahil mali ang sagot ni abe nating Stel. For 5 seconds, Karah, what is your answer? Time is up. The correct answer is plastic ordinance. So, yung tinatawag nating Municipal Ordinance number 0016-2019. Alam niyo ba kung ano ang plastic ordinance na ito? Ito ang rason kung bakit pinagbabawal ang plastic sa bayan ng Sibalom. Kaya kapag kayo bibili ng isda o kung ano mang bilihin dyan sa tindahan, dala kayo ng eco bag. Sayang 5 points, but still, proceed tayo sa ating question number 2, and this will determine who will be our winner for today's edition. Let's proceed sa ating question number 2. Makinig ng mabuti. It refers to the department which is responsible for the formulation and implementation of policies, guidelines, and rules related to environmental management as well as the management and conservation of the country's natural resources. Ito ay tumutukoy sa kagawaran. For the win, what is your answer, Stel?
DENR.
DENR nga ba ang tamang sagot? Let's check validator. All right. That is correct. Dahil ang ahensya na naatasan when it comes to environmental management and conservation of the country's natural resources is none other than but Department of Environment and Natural Resources, or DENR. 5 points, Stel, which means ang ating winner ngayong Miyerkules ay walang iba kundi si Stelwyn ng Sibalom Central School na nakakuha ng 14 points, and kay Karah naman na 10 points. 4-point difference is not that big. But still, congratulations. How was the experience, Stel? Nakulbaan? Kinabahan ba? Congratulations. Karah, kamusta ang experience? Nakita kita kanina, napabuntong hininga. Congratulations, players! And this ends our newest quiz show on the air on waste reduction and waste recycling, the Eco Warrior Kids. Maraming salamat sa lahat ng bumubuo ng Nutri-Eskwela Radio Kaabyanan, live streaming team at sa mga coaches at sponsoring schools ng ating mga kalahok ngayong Miyerkules. I am pretty sure super happy mga coaches ng ating mga players ngayong araw. Muli po tayong makikita-kita sa susunod na Miyerkules dito sa Nutri-Eskwela Radio Kaabyanan at sa YouTube channel ng Basuraology TV. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, and leave a thumbs up. Abangan sa susunod na linggo ang susunod na maglalaro mula sa Sibalom Central Elementary School. Ay, Sibalom Central pa rin at Lakaran Integrated School. Sa ngaran or on behalf of Rodel Cordero Esler, I am your temporary. For the meantime, Quizmaster Abian Denniz Cornelio. At laging tandaan, zero waste living is a healthy living. See you next week.